Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Isco is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Rijkaard. Baresi. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Isco. Rijkaard. To McAllister. Sporting, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. Sporting looking to pass their way through. And it's Azar. Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. Van Nistelrooy. McAllister unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That's been cut out, well played. McAllister. Azar. Isco. And he's had it nicked away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! Goal! Sporting! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
After 22 minutes is number 4, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Isco. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. And the finish! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Sporting are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's having a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And, oh no, this does not look good. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Serginho. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vieri! McAllister. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And it's Serginho. Now Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Marquez with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Azar. Azar. And here's Isco. Vieri, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Isco. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. And Neymar. Looking for options for movement.
Has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened? Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. On-time, excellent interception. Played through for the wide man. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick request today. For
So, all square at half-time, each side
any cars
matching the other
parked on
blow
the
for
road
blow
outside the
at the
stadium.
break.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 8, Jules Koundé.
There's the whistle then to
Number
start the
4,
second half.
Marquez. Coming on the field, number 19,
Rijkaard.
Otakuta. Number
Saliba.
17, Henderson.
And it's Rijkaard. Sporting finding their passes. Neymar. That's the keeper's ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think
Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Baresi. Azar. McAllister. That's a little off target. Costa Curta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. And it's McAllister. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Vieri taking charge of the dead ball. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. That is some save from De Gea! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Bebeto, out to the right. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? A probing pass. Hazard wins the duel this time. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution.
Isco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bergkamp. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Serginho cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Nistelrooy gets a foot in here. Sporting, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rijkaard. For Isco. And it's McAllister. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Bebeto. Baresi cuts out the pass. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball!
Substitution for Netherlands.
It's their
Number
second
17,
corner of the game.
Henderson. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
McAllister plays it short. Isco. Vieri. Threads one in. Chips it through.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution for Netherlands.
The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's Park Ji-sung. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Bebeto bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now Costa Curta.
4 added minutes.
Four
has been
added minutes on the
indicated.
board. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Now it's Vieri. McAllister gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. That has been slung wide. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's superb. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.